the exact value of each expression. In part A, we got sine, some angle, cosine angle, minus cosine. If you look at closely, pi over 12, this is not a standard angle. We can't find sine of that value from unit circle. But pi over 12, again here, if we think this one is like one angle and pi over 12 another angle, the whole thing looks like sine of some angle alpha, let's say alpha, cosine of another angle beta, minus cosine of again alpha, sine beta. And this one, if you look at the sum difference formula list, this is exactly the formula of sine alpha minus beta. Okay, when we have sine alpha minus beta, this is not simply sine alpha minus sine beta, no, but this one is indeed the whole difference of two products, and we have exactly that situation here. And if we think this one is like, let's say alpha beta, and this one becomes alpha and something beta, now we can just say, okay, this is sine alpha cosine beta minus cosine alpha sine beta. That means from formula this is sine alpha minus beta. Alpha means pi over 12 minus beta means pi over 12. So we can simplify in this way. Now let's work inside. This is sine of pi over 12 minus 1 pi over 12. Common denominator 12, 5 pi minus 1 pi, 4 pi over 12. And 4 goes 12 3 times. So this is sine 4 3. So pi over 3, sine 60 degrees, or sine pi over 3. And we know the value of sine 60 from the unit circle, or this one, root 3 over 2. Okay, sine means y coordinate. Same thing here. If you look at closely, the formula of tangent of alpha plus beta, okay, there is something similar to this one. Tangent alpha plus beta is tangent alpha plus tangent beta all over 1 minus tangent alpha tangent beta. That means the whole thing is tangent of sum of two angles. And this one we can think alpha beta. Now this is alpha beta, so this collectively is coming from tangent of alpha plus beta, which is 50 plus 10. That is tangent 60 degrees, or tangent pi over 3. Okay, and look at the unit circle. Tangent means y over x, so root 3 over 2 divided by 1/2, just root 3. Okay, tangent 60 is 1 root 3. Find the exact value of sine 15. 15 degrees is not a standard angle, but what are the standard angles? 0, 30, 45, 60, 90, and their corresponding angles in other quadrants. Okay, this 15 may be sum or difference of two standard angles, then we are good because we know the value of other things. Okay, look at here, sine 15 is what is that, 45 minus 30, or 60 minus 45, same thing. So this one we can write sine 45 minus 30. Now this is sine of difference of two angles, and it's not simply sine 45 minus sine 30. Now look at here, sine alpha minus beta is big thing. Look at the formula list. Sine alpha minus beta is sine alpha means first angle, times cosine beta minus cosine alpha sine beta. Now from the unit circle we can find sine means y coordinate. Sine 45 is root 2 over 2, cosine 30 is root 3 over 2, cosine 45 root 2 over 2, sine 30 1 over 2. Multiply and subtract. Multiply means multiply the tops and bottoms. So this is root 6 because root 6. 2 times 2 4. Okay, do not cancel because this is inside radical sign. Here root 2 over 4. 4 and root 6 minus root 2, these are unlike terms, can't subtract, right? Both root 6 minus root 2, and this is the final answer. Same thing, 105, cosine of 105. Look at these angles. 60 plus 45 is what? 105. So cosine 105 is cosine 45 plus 60, or we can write 60 plus 45, same thing. Now this is cosine of sum. Look at the formula list. Cosine alpha plus beta. Formula list gives this one, cosine alpha cosine beta minus sine alpha sine beta. Alpha means first angle in our case, beta means this one. Or we could have written 60 first, then 45, same thing. Cosine alpha plus beta, cosine 45 cosine 60 minus sine 45 sine 60. Now these are standard angles, so we have values from the unit circle. Cosine 45 root 2 over 2. This is 1/2. Root 2 over 2. Sine 60 root 3 over 2. Multiply, do not cancel. This is root 2 over 4. This is root 6 over 4. Common denominator 4. Root 2 minus root 6. These are unlike terms, so we can't combine. Okay, final.